Hi, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to the World Boxing Review radio show. My name is Aaron Snow. They call me the Hall of Fame trainer of champions. I travel the world for past, present, and future stars. And coming to you live from Tampa, Florida. Hey, look, we want to talk about Thursday night, the special that we had with Joe Gann's family. Joe Gann's the first African American champion. His family member we interviewed extensively, who was trying to get the message out about Joe Gans, who was from Baltimore, Maryland. The interview went very well, and also we had on the show um, Vincent Cream, who is Jersey Joe Walcott. Now that went very well, and the interview went very well. I want to again thank them for coming on the World Boxing Review and sending the message out about their family. We were excited, and the boxing fans that tuned in were excited to come on. And I got many emails asking if Mark Irwin, who is vice president of the Rochester Boxing Hall of Fame and also the Buffalo Boxing Hall of Fame, if he's still going to be doing pieces, profiles on fighters on the World Boxing Review. I said, absolutely right. I said, I told them, the people that had emailed me, that he's going to be on from time to time, once a month it is, where we profile different fighters and stuff like that. So it's uh, it's just one of those things that uh, we did a Thursday night special, and that went very well. So let's move on, man. Take it over to England, in the UK. Live on the zone today, you'll have John Fisher against Dave Allen at Cooper Box Arena in the UK. These two fought before, and that should be a good fight. It was a controversial decision. When they fought the first time, but it was a good fight. And this fight should be live up to the bill, as we say, of what happened the last time. It should be even extra exciting. So turn on into the Zone channel, streaming channel, to watch that fight today. John Fisher and Dave Allen are fighting on the Zone today. Also, coming up, we'll bring it back down here to Florida, is that the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame is holding their induction awards dinner from June 20th to the 23rd in St. Petersburg, Florida, at the Hilton. So we're asking people to show up there. Steve Canton, who's president, always puts on a excellent award dinners when each year they do it with the SJC gym where the Hall of Fame is at. It's always an exciting night. Many great champions and former champions show up that night at the Hilton St. Petersburg to watch the inductees receive their award and get inductions. So that's going to be dynamite. So show up at that June 20th through the 23rd at the St. Petersburg Hilton for the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame. Also coming up in a couple weeks, you have the IBF convention, which is the International Boxing Federation. Daryl Peoples is president of that. And it's going to be from June 1st through the 5th at Caesar's Palace down there in Atlantic City in AC, man. And they have an award dinner and they go over the rules, the regulations, and champions and stuff like that. So we're asking people to go down to Atlantic City to the IBF convention and, the awards dinner. You can get tickets, or you can become a member of the IBF Boxing Federation. You can join that organization. Daryl People who's president. He does an excellent job. As title fights happen around the world, him and his organization. And he's just coming off, Daryl People is a fresh induction into the Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame in Indiana just a couple weeks ago. May 2nd to May 3rd it was. And we want to officially congratulate Daryl Peoples for that induction into that Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame with Craig Hawk. Congratulations, Daryl People, for your induction and all the hard work that you continue to do for boxing, to bring boxing to its finest. And boy, the IBF, along with the rest of them organizations, are well-oiled machines to help young men to get the exposure they need and take today's zeros and turn them into heroes. And next thing you know, people who started out in abject poverty now their names are known in all the nooks and cranny on the planet. And these boxing organizations, they help do it by giving young men an opportunity to get in the ring and to display their talent and fight for the belt. So again, the IBF convention is from June 1st through the 5th at Caesar's Palace in Atlantic City. We look forward to seeing y'all there. Also, let's take it from New Jersey up to upstate New York to the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Ed Brophy is the president. Their awards dinner and ceremonies are from June 5th through the 8th. And that's coming up here in a few weeks with Manny Pacquiao, Michael Nunn. The list is long, fine, but distinguished, but them guys are heading the class. Kenny Bailiff, a great referee. Also, Randy Gordon, who was at one time the commissioner of New York and also editor-in-chief of Ring Magazine. He's going in. So, hey, look, you get a chance, wander up there to Canastota, New York for the International Boxing Hall of Fame and Museum, man. You'll love it. So that's from June 5th through the 8th, man. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you up there. And then we'll take you from up there in New York down to the city of New York on July 12th, man. You have Balingua super middleweight. He's going to defend his title, and Shakur Stevenson, he's going to defend his title July 12th. So it's going to be a doubleheader in New York. Boy, what exciting news. And then from there, we move out July 26th up to Michigan, where Carissa Shields going to fight Daniels. Daniels from New Zealand. That's going to be July 26th at Little Caesars Arena. And boy, man, that's going to be magnificent. Carissa Shields, man, she's just doing a magnificent job as she keeps her defending the championships, moving up in weight classes, and just capturing titles after titles after title, as she calls herself the GOAT, the greatest of all times. And she keeps proving that she is definitely one of the greatest women boxers of all times, with all her accolades from the amateurs and professionals. And we want to say hats off to you, Carissa Shields. Keep up training hard, and may the best person win when you fight. But you have done an excellent job at all that you do for boxing and for women's boxing. You're definitely a credit to the game of the sport. So look, man, September, we're going to take it all the way to September. September is going to be a busy month with boxing, as Canelo Alvarez and Crawford. September 12th, man, what a long-waited matchup for pound, the best in the world go head-to-head with Terrence Crawford moving up in weight class to challenge a pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world, Canelo Alvarez. And I think that fight is going to be a barn burner. And when it comes to styles, styles make fights. And this fight matches up not only with namesake and pound for poundness, but style wise. You know, styles make fights, and I think this is a great contrast in styles historically. And I think you're going to see something that people have been waiting for a long time, a treat on September 12th. Canelo Alvarez and Crawford when they go head to head. So yeah, man, it's exciting that these things are coming up, and also September 20th in Rochester, New York, Rochester Boxing Hall of Fame. They'll be having their awards dinner. Larry Lazardi, his president, with Michael Nunn, Henry Tillman, Freddie Ladd, and them are going in to the Hall of Fame September 20th in Rochester, New York. And it's always a great time as they take you on a tour up there at Rochester to see Frederick Douglass's museum and his grave, and Susan B. Anthony, who was a freedom fighter too for voting rights and all that. When they take you to the tour and take you back in time with all of that, it shows you the road from which we came and where we got to go, and what we can overcome when it comes to certain societal things that are going on. And you got to continue to fight for freedom, justice and equality. Freedom's not a given thing. You have to continue to fight for freedom and justice and equality. And when you go up there and you see those things, it just becomes an added reminder up there in Rochester, New York. So September 20th at the Rochester Boxing Hall of Fame, man, go up there. And what, man, it's sold out. It's going to be at the Brooks House. And boy, that food at the Brooks House, boy, is I say it's dynamite, man. It's not uh, banquet food. It's gourmet food. It's a gourmet dinner, along with the awards that they give out. It's a great time. It's a great place, Rochester, and boy, they have an extensive history with the Rochester Boxing Hall of Fame. So September 20th to get up there, and then after you finish up in September 20th, take it down the road back down in Atlantic City, New Jersey, as Ray McCline introduces his class September 26th down there at the Hard Rock. Man, oh man, with Julian Jackson, a fighter that I used to train, and he is going in the Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame. He's leading that class, and we're happy to see that Julian is going in Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame. Yeah, it's a well-deserved honor. He is in the International Boxing Hall of Fame, so he can make it basically in any Hall of Fame for the great fights that he had and the great work that he does and continues to do in boxing. But in Atlantic City, Julian Jackson uh, on the Wide World of Sports at Trump Plaza knocked out Terry Norris in 2 rounds, man. When I trained him, boy, it was an exciting time. And also in Atlantic City, Julian fought when he fought Buster Drayton from Philadelphia. And boy, them two were fighting on CBS sports back then. Boy, what a magnificent fight that was until Julian knocked Buster Drayton out. And if you can remember, he poured his finger when he hit him with a left hook and pointed his finger all the way down to the ground where Buster stayed out for a long time. And boy, what it was a dynamite fight. But I'm happy for Julian and Ray McCline with the Hard Rock Casino from September 26th for 3 days. They put on a magnificent induction ceremonies in Atlantic City with a lot of great champions that come down there. So if you're a boxing fan and you want autographs and pictures and stuff like that, September 26th, mosey on down there to Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame to capture it live. So yeah. So there's a lot of stories going on. So we're going to say, look, man, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the World Boxing Review radio show today. We're cutting it a little short because we had a Thursday night special, but we like to keep you informed of what's going on in boxing. And we want to thank you for tuning in to the World Boxing Review radio show. My name is Aaron Snowell. They call me the Hall of Fame trainer of champions as we travel the world for past, present, and future stars.